Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I'm good, thanks for asking. It's Jewel of the Don. OMG. Jewel of the Don. Jewel of the Don, okay? Not the dawn, the dawn. Like the early morning when the sun is rising, the dawn. But I'm back once again with another reading, and this time we're going to be looking into the situation in regards to Aries for the month of February, year 2019. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it. Got my sage going, of course, done cleansed, got my cards right. Let me stop playing. Okay, let's get into it. So I do not own the music in the background, of course, of course, of course. Just chilling. Aries, what's up? I keep seeing this man holding a heart. What's going on, Aries? You got a boo? What's up with your boo? Who's in love? Who's in love? Who do you love? It's like it's warming up, like, because I live in the South, South Carolina to be specific. Like, it's warming up, like, kind of real fast. Like, oh, I'm going to take it. Oh, as I was saying, it's warming up real fast because it is. Aries, Aries. Okay, well, these cards don't usually be in reverse. Um, and that's like the only card in reverse. So, you know what? I'm just going to take it because who am I? Who am I? I'm just the messenger. I'm hearing this song, no one else but you. Like, I don't know what that means. No one, nobody else, no one else. Did I tell y'all I don't own the music? I think I did. I did. Okay, so while I was just, praying over the cards just now, I had a vision of like a boy and a girl. Like, it kind of looked like the Three of Pentacles card. Like they was like standing in front of somebody asking them for something. I don't know what that means, but we'll see. Mm-hmm. All right. So, Aries, energy surrounding the situation. We have sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. We have the Patience card. We have financial constraints. And we have the Thinking Man in reverse. We also have what card that flew out and I received it was the Engagement card. And then what card is in reverse, which was the only card in reverse in the whole deck, which is the Flirt card. So just off the rip, I'm getting the energy like there's patience that is required. You may have already been patient in a situation or about a situation, but it requires patience, even more patience if you feel like this is what you want. And if you feel like you've already been patient, patience is still required of you. At the head of the reading, we have financial constraints, which I feel like, of course, is a serious matter, but also with the Engagement card sitting next to it, financial constraints may be a block, as far as engagement is concerned. And I feel like that's why the Thinking Man is in reverse, because I feel like for maybe a lady Aries out there, like maybe you're thinking about, wanting to get engaged and you've been patient with this man, this person, whoever, you've been patient with this person and you really want to be engaged. You want a higher level of commitment from them, but this person isn't even thinking about that. They're not thinking about it. maybe their faith is shot because over here and from the abundance deck we have positivity, faith, and optimism. So maybe they're not thinking about, the engagement. They may want it in their heart, but mind wise they're not thinking about it because maybe they have lost faith in the situation. We have the flirt card in reverse here, and I feel like that's where I was getting the energy of no one else but you. I feel like whether it's the Aries man or Aries woman, whoever this may resonate with, it's like you only want this person. Like you're not thinking about anyone else. You're still waiting on them. You're being patient, You don't want anyone else. Like you're not even trying to flirt with anyone else because you're thinking about somebody who either isn't thinking about what you want, which is the engagement, or isn't thinking about you. And this could be vice versa. It's a general reading. So maybe, maybe the Aries isn't thinking about the person who may want a higher level of commitment from them and is being patient and waiting on them and not flirting with nobody else because they want Aries. It could go either way, or somebody, in the immediate surrounding environment, because it's heavy in your energy here. Like someone's not thinking about anybody else, So that's the energy I'm getting with that. And then sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. I'm going to go to the book for that because it has something to do with the third eye, knowing intuitively. But I'm going to read it for you all. And the card is upright, so it means this powerful Archangel Metatron brings brilliant indigo vibrations to your brow chakra or third eye, which is the center devoted to insight and clear thought. When this card appears upright, it indicates a much greater clarity in your thought process and an expanded perspective toward broader horizons. Some new perceptions are taking hold, and the clouds of confusion are clearing. In some ways, this could be a new beginning, or you're on your way to developing a deeper insight about what's going on in your life and why. Now is the time to focus on your personal visions. What do you want your life to look like in the years ahead? Create a clear picture of that and support it with your daily thoughts. The insight you need to create a brilliant life is available to you now. And the affirmation that goes along with that is, my sixth chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. My personal vision My personal vision guides me and my thoughts are peaceful and clear. Okay, so I'm getting an intuitive message that that whatever the issue is, and I'm feeling like the issue that's on your mind is financial constraints. And of course, you wanted to be engaged or a higher level of commitment with whomever you're with. You know that on that matter, it's going to take some patience and it's going to take some faith and optimism. But also on the side of the financial constraints, I feel like, whatever it is that's on your, like you're thinking about this engagement and, the higher level of commitment. And it's like that's on the forefront of your mind. But you need to be patient with that. And that's kind of like you need to put that on the back burner. With the financial constraints being at the head of your read, it's just telling me that that needs to be what your focus is on. And it's kind of like, clearing your thoughts, because I feel like you're thinking so much about this engagement and this commitment and everything. It's just kind of like, first things first, like financial constraints, whether it's you or the other person. Like if somebody's not doing so well financially and they're trying to be engaged, like it's kind of like your priorities are messed up because you need to be getting your money back right before you're trying to engage to commit to somebody. Because just playing devil's advocate here, if either party is going through some type of financial constraints, who in their right mind in this day and age is going to want to take the relationship to a higher level of commitment when that person can't even take care of themselves on a basic financial level? So it's kind of like priorities, and prioritizing is definitely in order. Okay, so from the abundance deck, I have abundance mindset, and this card reads, If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment. And that is what you will experience. Okay? So that goes along with, the faith. The faith card that we have over here. Excuse me, card. And this reads, you open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. Okay? So it's looking like prioritizing, you know, get out of this financial situation that you're in first. Be patient with this love. If you're flirting with other people, it's kind of like, because you want a higher level of commitment, I'm seeing that another situation is someone may want a relationship, going from just dating or just friends with benefits to having a relationship. But that is not what's most important right now. You have to be able to take care of yourself first and foremost. That's most pertinent here. Like, you're worried about relationships and everything. Be patient, because if you think, see, and feel abundance, you will have it. But first, get your finances in order. And that seeing, feeling, and thinking and speaking of abundance goes with that as well. See abundance, feel abundance, think abundance, and speak abundance. And most importantly, do the things that you need to do, because we have the faith and optimism and positivity card here, but faith without works is dead. So if you have to work a little bit harder while being positive minded and seeing, feeling, thinking, and speaking your abundance into your life, of course you will have to be patient while you're working to get that done, but it'll be there for you. It is here for you, especially with being grateful for the things that you already have. If you have a little, that's better than having nothing at all. So, you have to be grateful for the abundance that you do have, whether it's minimal or whether it's a lot. You have to be appreciative of that already. And then as far as the higher level of commitment go, just be patient, patient with this person, or patient period, because it's like you're putting that on the forefront of your mind, and that's not even, really the main focus. So I'm going to go to the tarot to clarify. Father, Mother God, could you please clarify for me and for Aries, February 2019, the Patience card? Father, Mother God, could you please clarify the Patience card for Aries, February 2019? Cold. I'm feeling a cold today. And I'm not cold right now. I'm actually kind of warm. Patience on your abundance. You feeling trapped by financial constraints? Patience card is telling you to be patient and do what the abundance mindset says to free yourself from these financial constraints. See it, feel it, think it, speak it, abundance, and it's yours. Be patient. Do the work that you need to do. It's coming. Okay, Aries? Father, Mother God, could you please clarify the financial constraints card for Aries, February 2019? Father, Mother God, could you please clarify the financial constraints card for Aries, February 2019? I'm getting a sad energy, like whatever Aries is going through financially, or the person that they're with is going through financially, it is making them feel sad. It's making them feel burdened. It's making them feel heavy-hearted. 2 cards in reverse back to back. It's like it has you to clarify the financial constraints card. That heaviness and that burden that you're feeling, first of all, you shouldn't be in that energy, and that is what Metatron was telling you. Your focus is in the wrong area. Your focus is in the wrong area, because I feel like you're thinking more so of relationship, maybe a relationship will bring you out of this financial constraints, but you're wrong. And that's why the High Priestess card is in reverse. You know, you're waiting for your ships to come in. Although you should be patient, you shouldn't be trapping yourself off, you know, to maybe one person who, like I said in the beginning, isn't even thinking about you. You're trapping yourself off being patient on something, not flirting with nobody because you're in the mindset of only you, only you, only you. But you not moving forward and you just waiting for things to change without you doing the work is keeping you in a bound place. It's keeping you in a financial constraints because it's like you're waiting and you're waiting on something that you know is probably not going to happen. Or even if it does happen in the future, you being stuck to it is keeping you in a stuck energy. And it's not what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be going harder. You're supposed to be having faith and optimism and doing the work and doing the things that you need to know. I mean, things that you need to do and that you know that you need to be doing to bring forth abundance, you know? I just got a feeling of like somebody's waiting for something and it's like, what are you even waiting on? Are you waiting for somebody who's not even thinking about you? Or are you not thinking rightly about the situation? You know? What's going on, Aries? Y'all would know better than me, but I'm just getting the energy. It's like you're kind of making yourself stuck. You're making yourself stuck. Your financial constraints are because of you, you know? And you're just waiting, thinking, oh, if this happens or if that happens, I'll be okay. But you need to be doing the work, you know? You need to be speaking more positively and more, having more optimism, speaking more optimistic about your situation and doing the work because it's coming. But as long as you're in this energy space here, as long as you're in this energy space here and you're being negative and not being optimistic and having faith, not speaking, feeling, thinking abundance into your life, just waiting on somebody to come save you, it's not going to happen and you know it. You know it. So what are you going to do, Aries, or the person dealing with Aries, however this resonates? What are you going to do to change your situation? Okay? It's something, I'm looking at this engagement card. It's something that you know that you're not doing, that you should be doing. If you're looking for a higher level of commitment from this person, what is it that you're not doing, Aries? You know, what is it that you're not doing? And I know what it is because it's in the heart of the mind question. Answering the question on the heart and the mind of Aries. I know what it is, but you have to know what it is. And you have to, you know, try. You need to change your energy in order to make that happen because you waiting on somebody else to just, you know, do it for you. And that's not how it's going to get done, Aries. It's not. Father, Mother God, could you clarify the thinking man in reverse for me for Aries, February 2019? Just for the energy. And it's about to go out. Father, Mother God, could you clarify the thinking man card in reverse for Aries, February 2019? I'm going to take this because I saw it and I feel it needs to come out. Somebody is walking away. And that's what I'm saying, like, with the whole, like, waiting for somebody who may not even be thinking about you. Or maybe not thinking about you on the level, like you thinking it should go to the next step. But they're not thinking that. They're thinking walking away. Right. And it's like, whether it's an Aries woman or Aries man or somebody dealing with the Aries, it's like I said, like you're thinking engagement. You're thinking, I don't want nobody else but this person. And it could be vice versa. But it's like that person isn't thinking about you. Why? Because they've made a choice to walk away and deny and refuse this cup here for whatever reason, you know? I don't know the reason. I don't know y'all personal details of y'all relationship. But it's like you're not thinking right because you're sitting here waiting in this stuck energy, you know? When it's like, honestly, I feel like it's something else out there. It's something else out there for Aries. But you have to be optimistic. And even if it is this person who's walking away, I don't know the future. Maybe they'll come back. I don't know. But in the meantime, do not be stuck in this energy. Go live your life. You're not flirting. Go flirt. You know, be optimistic. Get out of this stuck energy and thinking somebody's supposed to come save you from your financial constraints, and work a little bit harder and do the things that you need to do to get out of that bind. Father, Mother God, could you please clarify the 6th chakra Archangel Metatron card for Aries, February 2019, please? Strength. Yeah, it's going to take some strength. It's going to take some strength based on the cards I'm seeing, because it's like you still want it, but they don't want it anymore. So Aries, what are you going to do? Or person dealing with Aries, what are you going to do? You got to be strong. It's not easy, for some people to, get over breakups and stuff. But what you going to do? You got to be strong about it. And I got to unspill oil on my card. Told y'all I've been busy. But if it's not moving forward, and you have to just accept the fact that that person has walked away from you and has refused your cup of love, then you just got to be strong and just move on. Be strong about it, because it looked like it's not going forward. So, and I asked to answer the questions on the heart and the mind of the Aries for February 2019. Forgiveness. If somebody's walking away and you feeling hurt and you're feeling scorned, being in an unforgiving spirit is also in a place of binding yourself, Forgiveness will come if you be patient. New love will come. Getting out of financial constraints will come. But you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta be strong about it and do what you have to do, Aries. However it goes, if you, and I'm getting another story, if you want this engagement with this person that has walked away from you and refused your cup, when they see that you are strong and you have turned your situation around from this energy to this energy and have forgiven them for whatever transgressions have happened in the past, maybe they'll forgive you too. Because I'm pretty sure no one is in this situation is innocent. So once you forgive them, be strong, move on, get yourself together, maybe they'll forgive you too. And maybe then engagement or a higher level of commitment will be on the table. But when you're in this type of energy, who wants to deal with that? Sometimes what's attractive to people is when you've actually gone through things and they see that you can pick yourself up by your own bootstraps and get it together. And it's like, I knew you had it in you, babe. I love you. I love that in you. You went from this to this. You were bound and stuck and maybe in a weak space, but you were able to strengthen yourself up to, it's like they just had to come back to you. You never know with these things. But forgiveness, whatever's on your heart and mind, forgive it. Forgive. All right, Aries. So that's the reading that I have for Aries for February 2019. Kisses, love, and blessings to you all. It's Jula the Dawn signing out. Y'all be blessed.